Welcome to Saturday Sport for ANZ Championship news that proved all good for the Southern Steel when they turned the tables on the Mystics, effectively ending the Auckland franchise's playoff prospects into the bargain. More on that game in a moment. The Fever suffered the same fate at the hands of the Thunderbirds, with coach Nora Plummer stepping down at the end of the season after achieving only modest success in Perth. The tactics never looked likely against the Firebirds. The clash of the round in Oz saw the Swifts tip over league leaders the Vixens to stabilise their top four position, and this side of the Tasman all eyes were on the return clash between the Pulse and Magic, with the Rob Broughton's Chargers outclassing their northern rivals throughout and keeping their chance of seeing knockout action well and truly alive. Well, Shannon, I'm guessing revenge, very, very sweet.
Yes, it was great to get a win against them. It was a very sour loss last time, being with them the whole game and then losing in the last quarter. So, yeah, it's definitely a good win for us.
It makes a big difference to have a good start.
Yes, it does make a difference having a good start, and that third quarter still seems to be a bit of trouble for us coming out of the half-time break, but yeah, it was a lot more consistent effort from the whole team this time.
Turning point of the game seemed to be when they scored 6, you responded with 6. That was when you sort of got control back. Yeah,
it was good that we could get ourselves out of that hole. I think a lot of us were wondering if we should call a time but yeah, I think the team belief was there the whole game. It never felt like that we were going to lose it, so everyone fought really hard and yeah, we came out with the win.
Toki does well to get a deflection. These two operating very nicely, Brown and Fowler-Reid.
Oh, an offensive contact there, Latu. Oh, Tuki!
Spectacular from Jess Tuki.
Great vision. She reads those really well, doesn't she, Tuki? Oh, nearly got another tip.
Here she comes.
Just needed a bit more room on the side and she would have had that.
Strong take, Fowler-Reid. Well, she's an intriguing player, Tuki, isn't it? She's played in a number of franchises in a number of positions.
All 7, actually, Jen.
Yeah, it's very impressive. Meanwhile, turnover time.
And what do you make of Storm Purvis so far, Annie?
Yeah, she's come on well. I still think...
Oh, the old not set.
That was not set, so you have to wait for the umpire and set it in the right place, otherwise it's a penalty. So again, just a little bit sloppy there. Yeah, I think Purvis has done well. I still think at times she's letting Latu just get that nice hold. She's got to continue to move around her, not allow Latu to get that space in front of her where she likes those pockets.
Nice dodge from Latu on the baseline.
Contact, goalkeeper. Instruction.
24 from 24 for Catherine Latu.
Fans break away the fence. Band instruction, wing. That's it.
Steele maintaining this 5-goal advantage. Oh, well read. Wendy through again. And there's Fowler-Reid.
Yeah, nobody home.
It was Fru's third intercept of the game, so she's picked up some good ball this quarter.
That's right. 3 intercepts, 2 deflections, 3 pickups. Pretty impressive for a wing day.
Really nothing between you by half-time. You'd ebbed and flowed and a couple of points in it.
Yeah, there wasn't much in it at all. It was pretty tight, but yeah, it didn't feel like we were under a lot of pressure. It was quite good. The whole team was quite calm, and we knew what we needed to do to win, so everyone stuck to their tasks and did them really well.
What do you feel you did differently this time than the first encounter?
I think everyone was just a lot more relaxed and probably calm under the pressure. We probably let it get to us a bit in the last quarter and the last time we played them. So we were really clear what we needed to do. So we just made sure we stuck to our goals and yeah.
I'm no expert, but it looked like Jodie shooting a lot fooled them a little bit because they were confused as to who to mark.
Yeah, when she shoots a bit more, it makes it a bit harder for the defenders because they don't know whether to go two back on Jay or have to worry about Jode. So yeah, she had a huge role in last night's win. It was great.
Do you look at the table, the ladder? I know mathematically you could. Possible, maybe? Is there any bearing on your thoughts?
Not particularly. I think it's going to be hugely fluky if we do get into the top four, but it would be amazing if we do. But it's quite fun now. We just kind of get to muck up everyone else's roads to the semis and finals and just have a really good finish for our season.
Do you think being in that relaxed mode helps you perhaps play better? There's not quite so much riding on it.
Yeah, I suppose there's not so much pressure, but we're really keen to finish with a good 4 wins in our last 3 games at home. So yeah, I think a little bit less pressure, but we still really want to do well.
Got that frustration of fluctuating performances last week, off your game, the week before on it, back on it this time?
Yeah, I think that consistency is something that we've been aiming for the whole season, and we're kind of yet to achieve that, especially week to week. So next week we'll be aiming for another strong performance.
What about your own performance throughout the year? Very good. You had a bit of a misfire last week, but back on form this time.
Yeah, I think I'm still lacking consistency as well. It's something I'm looking for in my game, but I think I'm yet to perform a whole 60 minutes, so I've got a few more weeks to try and prove myself.
If you look at the ladder, we're looking at perhaps 4 teams almost breaking away now, aren't we? Are they really the 4 best around?
Yeah, I'd probably say they're the 4 most consistent. Yeah, they're all really strong teams, but there's some teams that you never know, they could always jump up in there. It just depends who brings it each week.
Your concentration, of course, will be the Magic next week, and you'll be watching tonight's game to see how they fare. Yeah,
I'm extremely excited to play them again. We've been waiting for a long time since our last loss because it was another close game, and just in that last few minutes we lost it. So definitely looking for revenge in this one.
We're seeing a bit of that, aren't we, in this competition? As you win one and the return match is quite different.
Yeah. It was extremely tight last time, so we'll look at our game plan this week and work out what's best and see how they go tonight.
You actually want them to keep winning, so they might be a little bit overconfident perhaps.
Yeah, hopefully.
While the Southern Steel propelled themselves up the ladder courtesy of the margin of their win, it still looks like a 5-horse race with only a 4-divvy payout. The Pulse needing a big win over the Tactics, then any kind of victory over the Firebirds in Fever might get a second New Zealand team in the playoffs, where they'd love to face the Magic, no doubt. Their likely rivals for that 4th spot, the Firebirds, have a tricky away game against the Thunderbirds this week, then face the Pulse and Magic as their precarious route to the finals. The Steel host a faltering Magic lineup in Invercargill on Monday night.